Hey guys, so today I will be looking at this, a child on board, baby on board sign. You can get them generally at any baby shop or online. It might seem strange that I'm doing a video about a sign, but actually I'm doing this because when I first wanted one, I went online to see what they were for, and most parents actually don't know what they're for. So what I'm going to do in this video is cover their true intention, but first I'm going to debunk a few things that you think either people understand or it gives you the right to do. So let's start off with parking in child-parent parking. This sign does not give you the right to do that unless you have a child in the car. I know the walk is a lot shorter, but get off your lazy butt. Park somewhere else, because it's happened to me on numerous occasions where the car park is full and I've seen someone park with one of these in the bay and no child in sight. So keep those bays free for people who actually have children, because you know yourself that it's a pain in the butt to get your child out of the car, especially if you've got one like mine who's 15 months old and you need to get a pram out and blah blah blah. It's not easy. You need that extra space. So keep those bays free for people who actually have children. You don't even need this sign for that. If someone sees you taking a child out of the car, they'll be like, oh, they got a child in the car, or they'll see a car seat or something else. So you don't need that, and that does not give you a right to park in that bay. Right. Next up, when I was on a forum, a lot of parents said, oh, I've got this, so it'll tell other drivers I'm distracted sometimes because I've got a child in the car, so I might look at them or something. Absolutely not. You should not be distracted while driving, and if something is going on in your car, you should pull over, not into the hard shoulder, but into one of those bays, if it's the motorway, or wait until you get to a service station, because it's dangerous. And trust me, no one around you thinks baby on board sign, she's going to be distracted with a baby, I'm going to keep my distance. No, that does not work. And that takes us on to the next thing, which is, because I have this sign, they'll keep their distance. Not true. People will be douchebags on the road, whether or not you have this sign on your car. A lot of them, like people who already keep their distance, might keep a further distance. I've seen that before. But people who are absolute morons and think that they own the road, they don't care. They only think about one thing and one thing only, and that's themselves. So honestly, don't think that they're going to keep far away from you, and certainly if you have this sign on your car, don't drive like they do, especially if you have your child in the car, because you know what, it's not worth it. And if they go off into the bushes, that's all well and good as long as you're safe and your baby stroke child is safe. So keep that in mind. Also, customizing one of these is a mistake. You should never get a custom one of these. I've only sadly got the little Winnie the Pooh one, because this is the only one I could find at the time. I really needed one, so I went into Mother Care and bought it. But it's yellow and black, and in the UK, a black and yellow sign means caution. So at least it's got that going for it. But blue, pink, and anything else that really is hard to see at night, because at least you can see the yellow kind of thing going on. But if you want a custom one and you can get actually a luminous kind of yellow one, that's even better in case something happens at night. But you know, in terms of the permanent stickers and everything else, don't get them, because then they're permanently attached to your car. And the main reason I say that is because one of these is not for any of the other reasons I've said. It's for one purpose, and to let the emergency services know that you've got a baby or child in your car. So if you did have a crash, and hopefully you never do, and this is on your car, and your baby is not in the car, let's say they're at home or with grandma or somewhere else, the emergency services will waste time checking, because they're obliged to. This tells them that there is a baby or child in the car, and they'll think maybe the child has wandered off or something else, so they'll search the immediate area. And if it happens at night and there are bushes and everything else, they will just waste their time. So only have this on your car when your child is actually in the car. I know it's a pain in the butt to keep, unclicking it and clicking it and licking it all the time, but really, if you by yourself were in an accident you'd want to get to the hospital as quickly as possible if it was a bad one. That's why I say don't have a permanent one, because if you have a permanent one, it's not coming off. And if something did happen and they saw that, they'd have to check the surrounding area. But definitely try and get a luminous one if you're going to go custom. But seriously, baby on board, child on board, don't get one of the fancy ones, because you know, if you have a Frankie on board one that's in bright blue, they're not obliged to actually do anything, because it's just a little tiny sign that says Frankie could be you, for all they know. So you want one of these, simple, yellow and black, and removable. It's very important that you know what that's for, and I think child safety is highly important. So hit that like button if you like this video. Also subscribe to my channel, and I'll also leave a link below for the In Real Life channel, which I'm also part of, and we're doing tons of stuff on that channel, and it covers a whole vast range of different things, not just parenting. So check them out, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!